Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another live from the Man Cave for Tuesday, May 20th, 2025. Welcome to Garden Aquatics, live from the Man Cave. I'll be right with you in just a moment. I'll be right back. Got to take care of something. We got two people in the chat. We got Mount Sparrow and Jack Russell. Thank you for being here. I will be right back with you in just a moment. I'll be right back with you in just a moment. Okay? I'll be right back. And we'll start the video.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Okay, as always, I tell everybody in the chat, this is a family-friendly channel. There's no racism, no nastiness of any kind. If you cannot abide by those rules, you will be kicked out without question. Chat. By one of my moderators, those are the ones in blue with the blue wrenches. And if I don't have anybody in here, I will kick you out. So let's please abide by those rules. And if for any reason I go down and lose connection, I will try to come back in as soon as possible. If I don't come back in within 15 to 20 minutes, that means there is an internet issue. So, or we lost power. So, hopefully, we'll have a nice live stream tonight. And we'll be able to be on till at least 12 o'clock. You see how I feel with my back. My back feels much better today. It's drier, but we have more rain coming tomorrow. So we'll see. I'm trying to get my camera up here. There we go. All right. Now I will bring myself up into the picture. And we'll post the URL and we'll bring myself up into the picture. Hello, everybody. We'll get rid of this. We'll get our headphones here. And we're all set to go. As always, because I have the thing down, we have an echo, and the echo is the being in the man cave. If it's disturbing for you, you have to let me know, and I will tone it down a little bit. So let's bring our chat up in here and see what we got. Let's bring this up. And I'll be with you in just a second. I want to thank everybody for being here. And we have a few transactions here. Let's go back to the chat. Like I say, I've got all sorts of stuff here. So let's go over to this. Let's do this first. Let's do this first. I don't know why this isn't working. We gotta get my studio up here. Came in. There we go. New stream. There we go. And we'll go through our messages here. Hello, Mount Sparrow says, and then good evening from Jack. And he says, hello, Sparrow. Can I call you Sparrow? And then he says, hey, Jack, Russell, that's fine. Okay, you're welcome. And then he says, I hope you enjoy this and else. Okay, what is it? Keep family friendly in the chat, of course. Chilly out tonight. Love it. It's a little cool here too, but not bad. We're down to 60 tonight. Never did anything bad to anyone ever. I was NG. Okay, thank you. You're not as uh, a moderator on my channel. Once we go into the chat, I'm going to make you a moderator tonight, Mel Sparrow. Let's bring up the chat. There we go. It should come up now. There we go. And I'm going to make you a moderator here because you've been very good in the chat. So let's make him add as moderator. Standard. Save. There we go. If you say something now, you have a blue wrench. Sparrow. So what we'll do is we'll post the URL at the top of the page. Let's do that. So if somebody wants to come in, they can. We'll pin it to the top of the page and we'll begin our stream tonight. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it very much. Hopefully we'll have another lively live stream tonight as we usually do. And we'll make the best of it. So let's see if we can get ourselves up and running. Perfect. As you can see behind me, let's move the chair over here. If you can look behind me, you see the thing. It's cool. Don't need the air conditioner or anything. And hopefully the central air will be fixed on Friday. And we won't have to have the door opened anymore. But we will be doing a live stream outside, probably on not Memorial Day, probably next week sometime, if I can get the gazebo up. So that's it. So we'll pin this to the top of the page. My pin. There's it. So if anybody wants to come up, they can. And Mount Sparrow, if you're still here, put a comment or say something in the chat. You'll see that you're a moderator now. And then you can work on getting those people out. I did want to tell everybody where I am with my subscribers and monetization. Right now, I'm at 4824. So 4,824. My watch hours are 2660. 2,660. We're getting there. So I would say hopefully by the end of the month, we'll be either close or on it. So I'd say in June, we'll be close to monetization and hopefully I can apply for it. So keep your fingers crossed. And I want to tell everybody, I was thinking about insurance and stuff like that and everything what was going on. I want to thank everybody for their prayers and stuff like that. We were able to work it out with a company. We used to have our insurance, house insurance and everything bundled together, but we couldn't do that with this policy or whatever, but we got a policy. We got insurance for both my wife and I and my son. So thank you for the prayers. Thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't thank you enough. For that. and it's going to cost us a little bit, but hopefully my son, talking to the lawyer, was to get back to him. He never got back to him today. Maybe he'll get back to him tomorrow. But once he gets the money, we'll be able to bring that down. So we had to pay for a year for insurance. So we're able to do that, and we got plan for a year, and we're making payments on that. And at the end of the year, we make the full payment. And hopefully, his driving record will improve and stuff like that. It'll get off that, and keep our fingers crossed, praying that he doesn't have any more accidents or anything like that for the end of the year. So that's good. Okay. Okay. Jack Russell says, okay. Okay. And what we did today, we did the grass. And I spent all day on the grass. I started around 1 o'clock. I was very tired, and I got up and everything. I think I took my energy drink, and that does help. But what happens at the end of the night, I take my allergy pill, and that drains me. The allergy pill drains me to no end. That drains me. My back is much better, but it's going to start hurting again because my bones and everything else, both my legs, because I did a lot of work today, walking around, cutting the grass, back in front. It gets so hot, not hot, but the lawnmower so much, use the lawnmower so much today that it overheated and wouldn't start. And I had to put more gas in it, and I flooded it, so I had to let it adjust, and I had to go back and finish. So it took me a long time to do it. I don't mind doing it. It keeps my energy up, and it helps me and everything. So that's good. I want to tell everybody, hopefully tomorrow it's not going to rain all day. It's going to be, the rain's going to be mostly at night. What I'm going to do is make an effort to get the garden beds done with the mulch and the rest of the planting, hopefully tomorrow. So hopefully Lynn comes up, and we're also going to post the video, which is today's Wednesday's vlog. Want to tell everybody that we'll be doing, hopefully we've got 5,000 subscribers next week or after Memorial Day in the United States. And the next Wednesday, we will be doing a giveaway for the 5,000 subscribers. Only 2 people got it. What I will do on Friday, due to the ring light, we're going to show you setting up the green screen and stuff like that, and tell you about extra lighting, where you can go look at Google lighting and stuff like that, and you can get any type of lighting you like. But I like this type of lighting. It works for me. I don't need you really don't need any expensive lighting, and I challenge everybody to go to other YouTubers with podcasts and stuff like that, live streams that they do. Look at their room or their place where they do their live streams and what the room looked like, say, 2 years ago, if they've been on for over a year, and see what their studio looks like, comparing this to what my studio looked like, reading in the basement and everything else. I fixed this up to look like this, and this looks nice. We'll be out there. Reason I say that, it's hopefully after Memorial Day, which I will not be live on Memorial Day. I will not be live on Memorial Day. I will be on Tuesday. Tuesday's a holiday, spend it with my family. We're probably just going to have a barbecue with some friends. That's it. my son is going to go visit his father-in-law. I don't want people to pray for him too. Okay. So if Mount Sparrow, if you're in the chat, give a thumbs up, comment in, whatever, to see if you're now a moderator. So I should have put you in a long time ago, but you've coming up lately and everything else. So I appreciate it very, very much, and I appreciate everybody. Show comments on beta storage. What is this? We don't need that. I don't know why that's coming up. Let's see if we can get rid of that. Think we got rid of it. Nope, it's still there. Okay. Let's leave that. All right. So if you're still here, Mount Sparrow, put a thumbs up in there. Say I put a thumbs up, whatever. On Monday, every May, it used to be Memorial Day was on the 30th of May, but to change it, we call it, we have a Monday holiday bill, so everybody has a 3-day weekend. What they did was they made it a Monday holiday, and Memorial Day is honoring the veterans that served in wars, from World War I to World War II to Vietnam War, Korean War, whatever wars, and they served. We're honoring our veterans to say thank you for your service. And every year we have a parade with the we have American Legion. There are all soldiers that served in American wars or anything like that. We celebrate that. They're American citizens, and we have the foreign wars, that too. So we celebrate with the American Legion, the veterans of foreign wars, all the wars. They have a big parade. The fire department comes out in the area and everything else, and the trucks. They have we have Boy Scouts, we have an Explorer Post, we have different organizations. They all march in the parade. All the schools march in the parade. They have a marching band and stuff like that. And that's what Memorial Day is about. And then, of course, we have cooking. Everybody does it. And also, that's the start of summer, summer season. The pool's open, the beach is open, and on the weekends until the end of the school season, which is in June, the beaches are opened every day. But for the weekends through the month of June and any special day or whatever, they open up late in the afternoon. So if anybody wants to go to the beach, but they can, they have lifeguards staffed on the beaches, and the pool's open and everything else are open at night now. Some wait until the end of June, but they're open on the weekends because summer kicks off. And they have carnivals and stuff like that. going forward. So I want to tell Joseph that I'm live now. Let's see who we have. Okay. Let's tell him I'm live. I am live now. All right. He was talking about a site. There he goes. They're telling me who's live and who's not. Let me see. Yeah, I'm blue. Okay. Yep. You're blue. So here I am. Yep. You're blue. So you're a moderator now. If somebody comes in, that says something bad or something like that, I would say them out. Any one of the moderators in the channel can get them out. And we have managing moderators. We can only have a few of them. Well, eventually we'll see, and we'll do it that way. But right now we have several managing moderators. You are doing everything this summer. Yeah, I hope to get most of my stuff up. And we have Lynn in the chat. And I want to tell Lynn, okay, she's posting my friends' channels. Thank you very much. You say hello to Grandma Lynn. Thank you. She's my sister from another mother, whatever. But she's in the chat. She's saying hello to Grandma Lynn. And we were talking last night. You were on here and everything else. And I'm praying for that everything will work out and stuff like that. So, and they're saying hello to each other. She says hello to Jack Russell. He says hello to her. Let's see what we got. And then he says hello to Jack Russell. And then he says hi. And then the last one is, I love your lives. Jack Russell says, Stephen, news video, YouTube. But so my newest video, yes, I have another one I'm gonna put up later, but I put a couple of the mushrooms out, stuff like that around the lamppost. I'm fixing the lamppost. I posted that tomorrow. I will be posting the, and there's my other video. This is a short. I will be posting, me making the stuff and telling everybody the stuff is out. They told me it won't get there till after Monday. So anytime after Monday, anybody that anything is shipped out, it will go out and you'll get it next week. Hopefully by the end of May, you'll have the item that I'm sending you. I'm sending it to your house, Lynn. And you were on chat with me last night. I got to fix this. I can't stand that. I want to do that. That's better. I like that better. We were talking, let me get a cough drop. We were talking about insurance and stuff like that and working it out and things that would come through for us and we would work it out. So thank you very much. You will be getting it. And my wife was going crazy looking for this. My son was looking for insurance and everything else. He called the attorney, didn't get back to him, but he said that they're working on it and we should know soon. He told us, and he tried calling him again today. He said he'd get back to him. He didn't get back to him. We're going to try tomorrow. He's going to try to come over tomorrow because it's his day off. And I was worried about the insurance and stuff like that. It cost us a lot of money. We weren't going to be able to get insurance. My son would have to change his address and stuff like that. Well, he wouldn't be part of the house and get his own insurance. My car, I gave him, he would have to change it to his car. To make a long story, give him the car and register it in his name. I hope you all get that shout out. Shout out, yeah, shout out. It will come out tonight. And then tomorrow in the afternoon, uh, Wednesday's vlog, I will be doing the thing with the making of the tumblers and stuff like that, which Lynn got already, the keychains and stuff like that, the pins, showing you how I do that, and putting a video up, packing stuff for people to go out. But to make a long story short, we were trying to get our house insurance and car insurance together, but we couldn't get both companies together to agree on it. And about having my son on a separate policy. My son says he's going to be able to give us something because he's changing positions because stay where he is. He changed positions and stuff like that, but not much. But hopefully he'll know in June about the case that he got involved with the where he was out for 3 weeks, almost a month or more of work. So I said that. My wife said, we got to get insurance. We called a few people. The company got back to him. One company said, we can do this, we can do that. No. We wanted to get our house insurance. Wish to make a long story short, I know I'm rambling on about it, but we got insurance. We were able to get a policy, but we had to pay for the year. So we went into our savings to do, and we paid it. And as soon as my son can give us money back, we'll put that money back into the thing. So we paid 6 months upfront. We have it for whatever it said for a year, and we'll be making payments. But we have insurance. Like Lynn said, we knew it, we would get it. It's going to be a little expensive, but we will be able to work it out. God always makes a way. Yes. So I thank God numerous times today that we got it. And my wife feels upset that we're spending a little more. She had to go into that that she didn't want to touch. But so now we're going to have to charge the air conditioning service, but we can pay that off in a couple of weeks. Next month we'll pay that off. But it worked out. So everything's covered, and my wife is relieved as well. So thank you all for the prayers. We're now praying for my son's fiance's father, that he gets the treatment he needs with the lung situation, and that he's a candidate that he can get thing that he'll be around for. They're going to do a treatment and stuff like that. If they can do a transplant, they'll do a transplant and stuff like that. But that's down the road. But right now, he's going to be in therapy for it. So once they can reduce it and make sure that their cancer hasn't spread or whatever, it's just in the lung right now. So if that's it and they can reduce it, he's a candidate. So we'll see. We're keeping our prayers for him. So pray for him. I want to tell everybody that it was a dry day today. I was gonna do the garden and everything else. I figured I would take a reprieve from that and just cut the grass and really do a good job on the grass, scalp it and whatever. And then telling everybody to, if it's going to be dry uh, over the weekend, I'm going to fertilize again, and uh, so my sprinklers will come on and stuff like that, and that will help. It's going to be raining tomorrow and Wednesday and Thursday, so I will not fertilize, but if you go to How to with Doc, he tells everybody, I tell everybody, scalp the grass. Now's the chance to get the grass to grow. So I scalp the grass so that the ground could be saturated by the rain that we're going to have, and it will help the grass grow even more. And the next dry spell before the next rain, I know it's going to rain that next day. I'm going to fertilize the lawn again with the GGL, and I'll explain that to you. If you go to How to with Doc, he'll tell you now's the time to push your lawn between May and June to get a nice green lawn. If you watch the videos, you'll see I have a nice green lawn and comment on it. It's what I want everybody to do. So it worked out. And I got word that my gazebo's coming tomorrow, so hopefully we'll have it up by Memorial Day or thereafter. It's scalping grass means you cut it short. Yes, we cut it. You usually do a grass like an inch, half inch, or an inch and a half, or whatever, maybe 2 inches. And some people cut it tall where it's nice. I make it like a carpet. But what I would do now, I usually do it about an inch, inch and a half. But what I did, I lowered the lawnmower to scalp it. I cut it twice. So I cut it down. The grass is green. You'll see some spots that are bare, but the grass is green. It's going to grow. And as soon as this weather dries, probably on Monday of next week, we're not going to have rain. I will put down the GGL, again, the fertilizer, and hopefully within the next thing, my sprinklers and stuff will help with that. So I'll do that. And at the next cycle of my sprinklers will come on and push that in the ground. But by scalping the lawn, you're letting the water penetrate the ground, and it helps with the roots, and the grass grows better. So that's scalping. It's making it from an inch to a half inch, and you cut the lawn real short. You can see it, and I go over it twice. So I have a barrel full and 3 extra bags of grass. The backyard, I didn't bag the grass because I would have a ton of grass. So I'm going to use the grass from the back from now on. When I do bag it, I'm going to make mulch, which I'm making already, which you'll see. So you see me tomorrow. I'll be adding some mulch to the front garden beds again because the squirrels are digging for their nuts or burying nuts, whatever. We're gonna do that. We're gonna plant some flowers in the front, and then get to the backyard. And we're gonna make the around the lamppost look good. And hopefully, if I want to get it by Friday fixed. I have the plug over here. I buried it, and I should be able to do it. I have another plug. We'll see. So I cut my neighbor's grass, and they said it looks pretty like a pool table. I cut it short, even mow under bushes. Yes, it's what I do. And what I can't get with the lawnmower, I weed whack, which I will go back tomorrow and do. That's it. So I use all the stuff and recommendations, how to with Doc. They have a lawn care guide that tells you about zoysia grass, Bermuda grass, ryegrass, fescue. It's a lawn care guide, cold season lawns, what to do in the winter, when to fertilize and stuff like that. And we'll be going over all that stuff. My garden looks good. For one plant, I think I'm going to plant what I can tomorrow. And we're going to plant seeds in the ground too. And once I get everything all set up, I'm going to make another garden bed on the side of the house by the greenhouse. So it should be interesting. But I'm going to try to get the gazebo up. Should be fun. So I may get my wife to help me a little bit, whatever, when I need her help. But if not, I can try to do it myself. We'll see. But if not, if I have to wait a weekend or whatever, I will. But the gazebo you will see tomorrow. I will get it and bring it in the house. So I'm getting everything. Only I said I would get the gazebo before Memorial Day. I got it. I have no place to plant stuff, so I plant pumpkins for them to. Can't wait to see them. Yeah, I planted pumpkins too, so I want to see. I planted them in my garden bed. Planted them in the greenhouse. They're in the garden bed and they're growing. So with all the rain we're gonna get, they're gonna take off. I'll make sure I'm watering them and everything else. I'll put a little bit more fertilizer down, and after the rain, and we'll see how we do. I can't wait to see what I get. I can't wait for the cucumbers. I can't wait for the string beans. They're growing slowly. I got a few flowers on. They're about almost a foot or more tall right now. So they're growing up the vine. So we'll see. And I will be planting some seeds in the ground as well, going forward. And I was waiting for this catalog to come. And I have tomorrow. I'm going to change the address on my post office box. The post office box will remain the same, but they don't want me to use sweet anymore. They just want me to put hashtag 174 on it. It'd be 3280 Sunrise Highway, hashtag 174 Sunrise Highway, Wantagh, New York, like that. So we'll be changing that. I hope it isn't too late. Hope it isn't too late. I hope it isn't too late to just do it. No, you should have started earlier so that you have. I've got to fix myself. You should have started earlier to have stuff in the ground, but it's not too late to plant. Okay. You'll have a later harvest, but the best time to plant so that you have plants in the ground that we have stuff blossoming now. So by next weekend, we'll have stuff on the thing, and by the first and second week in June, we'll have some actual vegetables if you didn't plant. but it's not too late. You got to put it in now by the end of May. If you don't have anything in the ground, you won't have it until July. So if you have stuff in now by May, by the end of May, you'll have flowers and stuff like that in late June, early July. Now Sparrow says, I'm going to plant more pumpkin seeds. That's good. So just plant them so you'll have a harvest by late July. If you plant them now, you'll see them coming out in late July, early August. So by September, October, you'll have pumpkins for Halloween. It's the best time for October for the seeds. So try planting. I'm going to plant pumpkin seeds. I'm going to plant sunflower seeds. I'm going to plant a bunch of stuff. So by midsummer, we'll have all this stuff growing. Oh, good. So I'm so happy. I thank you. I will put more in before June. Yeah, that's the way to do it. You can do it up to June. So you want the pumpkins to be ready by the end of August, beginning of September, so you can get them to grow. So you have a nice pumpkin for Halloween. That's where the time for pumpkin picking and stuff like that. So that's what I would recommend you plant it now. I'm telling you, I told everybody in April, plant the end of April. If you have to take the flowers in or plants in indoors and put them out during the day, or it gets too cold at night, you bring them in. And I had them in the greenhouse. As long as the temperature's above freezing or around freezing, where it's not bitter cold, you won't have a problem having them in the greenhouse. The greenhouse will stay warm. So, but if you don't have a greenhouse, you just plant them in flats or pots. Bring the pots in. Have a place where you can put them around your door. If you have to put down a tray or whatever, put them in there. That was in April. We're in May now. So what I planted, what I have growing in my ground, I can start harvesting that the last week in May, first week in June, I will have vegetables that I can pick. So I will definitely have something in June. What I'm going to do once I plant everything in the ground, I'm going to try to get another harvest in the greenhouse so that I have stuff the cuttings like them to cuttings like them. How do you keep them out? What I do is, if you look at my garden beds, you see I have a problem with rabbits. I put stuff around it. I have a repellent. It's animal repellent, deer and stuff like that. You spray that around it. It smells, but you spray that around it. But I put them in cages. Put them if you can get what they call a hoop thing. I will go into that once I put the trellis up. I will show you that you can cover the trellis. All right, because the squirrels will eat anything. So I'm watching the squirrels too. As long as I have that thing, you're not going to go in the thing. The way I have it set up, I have a gate around it. I put twist ties, they'll put all of them down, and I put wire mesh around it. So the squirrel's not going to climb up that because it's too wobbly. They may get hurt
with the chicken wire that I have. I put chicken wire and the fencing around inside the chicken wire. So I'll show everybody with the pests and stuff like that. So we have, in the yard, we have ducks, which you've seen, squirrels, you've seen, birds, you've seen, rabbits, we have possums, we have raccoons. The raccoons go for everything too. So we have them, and then we have the different birds, the hawks and stuff like that, and the crows will go for stuff too. So I'll show you what I do, and I put stuff around them so that they can't get in. And you plant the flowers, something about the flowers that doesn't do it. We have 21SC. Thank you for coming in. Having like a season as I came in, have a good stream, a good night. 1SC Carolina. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it very much. The TV show Cheers actor played Norm passed away. They were just celebrated their years that they've been on TV. That the last show was this time. I don't know how many years ago, but the last show was today. He passed away. Wow. Okay, the only one that passed away was Christy. Oh, we'll pray for him. Hello, 50 tablet. LOL, Grandma Lynn. So, we have to pray for family that thing. We were just talking about today on TV that they had the last special. So, it's season finale, series finale. This day, it's over. And when did I find out? Let me find out. When does the series finale of Cheers air? May 20th, 1993. May 20th, 1993, right there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's it, and no one passed away. It says it. Season finale was May 20th. Wow. Wow, that's something. Yes, he passed away in his sleep. So, Grandma Lynn, would you put up my link? We can put up his link. Can you? So, the series ended in 1993, May 20th, and he passed away. Wow, that's, yes, let me see. I'll share the link, and there she goes. Thank you. Wow, thank you very much. So that's what I was telling everybody. So we got insurance, not to worry. We wanted to bundle both together, but we couldn't. But that's what happened, and everybody's covered. We don't have to change anything. My son's going to have to come up with the money when he gets it, and that's it. I know we'll get something very soon, so that's working. So we're praying that he gets his settlement and he's be able to pay at least half of it back for the year. So that's it. We had to get insurance for the year. So we didn't want to do that, but we dipped into that, and that's it. So that's a burden off our neck. And we have prayer request for my son's fiance's father battling lung cancer. It may be a candidate for we'll continue to pray for you and your family. Stephen, God has you. Yes. I believe I was so worried that we were going to find it. We were going to find it by June. We did. So it's not what we wanted, but we got coverage because the car was new. It has anti-theft. It has this. It has that, and everything else. He has a record with the accidents and stuff that, and a couple of tickets. But if he keeps his straight, rates will go down within a year. So, and continue to go down. So we're praying for no more accidents and stuff like that. Every night I pray. So that's it. So we're praying for Christy's father, not my thing, not me, but my son's fiance. That once the treatment takes, we can be a candidate. He can be a candidate for a lung transplant. You know, to make sure the cancer isn't spread and everything else. So that's it. Let's see what we got. What's ding donging now? Well, that's it. So we're it's about an hour into the chat. We're going to try to go to 12 tonight. So if anybody has anything to say, fine. If not, I will continue telling you what my plans are for the weekend, and will not be live on Monday because it's a holiday, and I want to spend it with my family and friends. We'll probably have a small barbecue, hoping to have my gazebo up by Memorial Day too, getting my prep station ready too, which I will be working on Friday and Saturday. And then if push comes to shove, good Lord willing, working on Sunday, getting the gazebo up. Even if I have my wife help me, we'll see. We'll see. Because I'm unsure if my son's going to come, because they may go visit his fiance's father. So he's doing. So we'll see. Either Sunday or Monday, whatever. But if they go Sunday, they come back late on Sunday. They may not want to come on Monday. So we'll see. But the next big thing will be Father's Day, and I'll definitely be up by then. And then 4th of July, we're going to definitely have a barbecue with friends. And then my daughter wants to have a party for her birthday. So I think when does 4th of July fall on this year? And 4th of July for Jack Russell is the nation's birthday, the independence of the United States. July 4th, 77. July 4th, 1776, the Congress passed the Constitution that they all signed, that the United States became free of England and became a sovereign nation of itself. Let me. When does 4th of July fall on this year?
In the United States of America, July 2025.
Okay. July 4th is a Friday. So that would be good. My son may not come because he's got, oh, we have Lynn in here. Okay, let's bring Lynn up. All right. Here she is. Let's bring her up.
Well,
There
hello
she is.
there.
Hello there. Let me bring this down a little bit. So everything worked out for us.
Of course it did. What did Grandma tell you yesterday? It's already done, and you're going to get money back from your son as well. That's coming. It may take another 3 or 4 weeks or so. Sometimes they don't answer because they haven't had an answer yet, but it doesn't mean that it's not in the works.
Right.
I really believe that. Now, I'm not just giving you airtime or whatever, just saying things. I really believe that. I really do.
Mhm.
I believe this book. I believe what he said. He pulled my sister out of a coma. I believe that the God of the universe is real. And if you have a sincere heart, you're
Mhm.
you're not asking for something with bad intentions. Your heart is pure. You really need help.
Mhm.
I believe that the King of the universe loves you, Stephen. He loves your wife
Yeah.
and your whole family.
Yeah.
I really believe that. You're
Well,
his son.
we were checking for this and this and that. My wife was checking wood thing. I went online, but she went out. She came back, got a phone call. She checked everything, and we wanted to put the house and the car on one policy, but he said no. Uh, the best thing would be to have a separate policy for it. You can pay
Mhm.
half now and pay for a full year. So we had to put so much up front. We didn't want to do that, but we did, and then.
You know
By
what I
that time,
think?
my son will probably have the money, so we'll see.
You know what I think?
Uh,
I think that it's separate for a reason. I think your son is going to get a pretty good policy on his own. Something's going to
mhm,
happen very positive. He's not only going to get the money, but he's going to find a good insurance policy and it's going to be reasonable for him to afford.
mhm.
I
Well,
believe that.
they said within a year, if he keeps his record clean, it may go down a little bit. So,
Hey, come on here.
uh, so I'm praying that he
Mhm.
can uh, avoid. Well, when he goes into his girlfriend and goes to thing, he tries to get home early, and then the city is 25 miles an hour in the city. You get off the parkway, it's 55. So as soon as you get off the parkway, there's a speed camera. You got caught twice on that speed camera because you get off the parkway, you want to get over,
That's
and
the money. That's the money maker. They know what they're doing. But God, it says about the Bible, about God, of
Mhm.
his kingdom, there shall be no end.
Yeah,
The world has their system, Stephen. The world has
right.
their system of judges and rules. And the
Mhm.
Bible says something like, give to Caesar what is Caesar and give to
Right.
God what is God's. So we just go ahead and pay our bills and pay our taxes or something like that,
Oh
whatever we
yeah.
have to do. But if
Hmm.
we give God praise, give to God what is God, our faithfulness,
Hmm.
he can take care of everything else because he's in control. He can make someone that doesn't like us
Hmm.
give to us. Trust me on that one.
Well, my
I want to
son
read
says he
something.
always prays to him and to, like, he talks to his father, father-in-law, his grandfather, all the time, and says, "God's going to help. God's going to help you." He always hears him, always praying to the grandpa, pray to God, he'll help you, he'll help you. And well,
Hmm I want to read something. And this is for your wife. I don't want her to worry. I know she's going to worry, but I don't want her to worry. So this portion of scripture is dedicated to Mrs. Stephen. This is in the book of John, and this is in chapter number 14. John 14, starting with verse number 11, John 14, verses 11 through 14. It
Hello,
says,
Sparkle. Thank you for coming in.
thank you, Sparkle. And these words are in red. Jesus is speaking.
Mm-hmm.
So in John chapter 14, starting with verse number 11, John 14, 11 through 14, it says, this is Jesus Christ talking. Believe me that I am in the Father and the Father in me, or else believe me for the very work's sake, for his work's sake. Verily, verily, or truly, truly, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. Here's the key portion. I was thinking about your wife. And whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. And here we go. If ye shall ask anything in my name, I will do it. That's for your wife. That's for all of you, but I'm thinking I've had her on my heart, and I don't want her to worry. I don't want her to stress. I don't want her to
She gets
worry.
stressed. Oh man, she gets stressed so much.
Yeah. I just want that
Sleep
peace.
last night. She was up. Was getting to go to bed. I took a shower or whatever. I get in bed. I actually fell asleep in the chair. Wanted to make sure stuff went. And I went going to bed. She says, "Put the computer on. I want to go on the computer." I said, "What am I? I want to go on the computer." Okay, go ahead. So she went on the computer. She went to bed at 6 o'clock this morning.
She's got to. I just say
She
how I feel.
worked diligently on the getting the thing, and we got it. So she says, "I'm so relieved."
Just
It's not
she's
what we
got.
wanted, but
It's going to
yeah,
keep you going for now,
yeah.
but the more we show him that I believe in what hasn't happened yet. This is just me. You can believe in any type of way. Anyone can believe whatever they want or not believe anything. It's totally up to them as an adult. I'm trying to more and more, and it's taken me a long time to grow up with this stuff, that with my faith, I'm thanking him in advance. And then I'm giving him praise and thank yous for what hasn't occurred. I'm believing that it's already done. And as long as I got hope, I'm going to keep believing that everything I'm praying for my family and for yours and everyone else's, I'm believing that it's done till God tells me no or tells me to wait. He answers all of us, yes, no, or wait. But I'm letting him know that I trust in his authority. I trust in his power. I believe that he's real. I don't think that the Bible's like a fairy tale and Jesus was some long distant being far away. I really believe that Jesus Christ is in you, in your wife, in us that believe. That kindness, that moral compass. We get mad. We are still human. We're still in the human body. We mess up. We get, feel like punching you in the face, that he understands these things. He doesn't throw us away. Like when our children were small and they made a mistake when they were 5, or they got you angry when they were 11 or 12. We didn't just say, "Oh, you broke this. I told you not to play in the living room, and you hit the table and you broke mommy's vase." And then they go to bed and we just disown them. We don't care about them. We still say at the end of the night with the broken vase, still, "I love you, son," and give them a hug like you normally would. We don't throw them away, our babies away because they made a mistake. Well, guess what? Our Father, he doesn't throw us away because we made a mistake. We feel better when our children come to him, Daddy, Mommy, I'm sorry, I broke the vase. I'd rather hear it like that, and I'm probably
There
more
was,
yielding.
there was a deacon in a church that always said that if you say uh, three Our Fathers and two Hail Marys and ask God for such and stuff like that, and praise Him every night, thank you for what He's done every morning. Say thank you, God, for things will work out. Just keep doing that every night, and that's what I do every night. And son of a gun, it
Yeah.
works. So a lot of people don't
So
leave it forever, but that helps. It helps. And
you
praising
know,
Him is what's most important.
yeah, I'm
That
acknowledging him, and it says, acknowledge him. The Bible says, acknowledge him in all your ways, and he shall direct your path. You see,
Mhm.
Lord, I know I got upset with that over there,
Yep.
and I handled it carefully, but I did go to God and say that I was sorry. I
Mhm.
said I probably could have handled it better. I didn't do it, with bad words. I didn't do it yelling, but I made my point be known to another human. You know.
Good evening,
So,
Live for Jesus. Thank you for coming in. I
hey,
appreciate it.
living for Jesus, we
Thank
appreciate
you.
you coming in. Yeah, but I've had Mrs. Stephen on my mind, and I've
Mhm.
been praying for her because I don't want her to worry. I did now. I know I can't make her not worry, but this is
Mhm.
my desire. I don't
Mhm.
want my sister. I consider her
Yeah.
to be my sister in Christ. I don't want
Mhm.
her to be afraid. I don't want her to worry or stress. I want her to be
Mhm.
relaxed and trust the King of the universe. He's brought all of you. He brought you to just about on your 50th wedding anniversary.
Mhm.
He gave her auntie 104 years. What a wonderful God we serve.
Yeah.
You know, He's given you 72 years, plus he's going to give you a lot more and her as well.
Hopefully, yes.
You know, you're good people.
Mhm.
You're decent, moral people.
Mhm.
And God does really, really appreciate people that love their family.
Mhm.
And your wife is kind to her friends, and you guys are
Oh
great
yeah.
with your neighbors. And I remember you saying that she was visiting a friend in the hospital, and she's
Mhm.
jarring sauce and doing all these things. She's being
Mhm.
kind. She's
Yeah.
doing the love your neighbor as you would yourself. She's living and doing these things. You
Yeah,
know.
because she's been friends with this woman since grade school. They went together, or high school, whatever it was. And their her husband, who passed away, he's gang
The gangs
almost
almost all
all here.
here. I think.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
yes, Mountain
yeah,
Pharaoh.
yep.
Of course.
Uh, so she's known her a long time, and her husband, who passed away, he was a
I'm
drummer, and
sorry.
my wife took drum lessons in high school. She didn't take it up, but he took it up, and he started a band and everything else. He passed away, but ever since then, she's helping her with food and giving her any leftovers that she has. That we had macaroni, ziti, whatever. And she said, "You going to no, I'll save it. Put some extra sauce on it." She made extra sauce, and she said, "Save it. I'll give it to Barbara when I see her."
That's a
Because
good. That's a good-hearted person. She's thinking about others, and that's the other thing about it too. That's helping your wife. Believe it or not, told me today. At least I feel that God's talking to me today. When I was driving, I was angry because I was dealing with. I got to go like this. I can't say it, but right?
yeah.
And so I switched my focus. I just started to pray for her, and
Mhm.
I was literally shaking. I was so upset. Stephen, listen. I was so angry and upset. I literally was shaking going into the supermarket. I was so upset. So I
Mhm.
calmed myself down, and then I started being, helping others in the store. And God said, just keep doing this. I want you to get your mind off yourself, get your mind onto helping other people, and then all the stress of what you're thinking about is just going to dissipate. So your wife helping
Mhm.
her friend Barbara, and whatever else you all are doing for your son and your family. Sometimes when we take it off us, and we start focusing on others that really need, we don't forget what was bothering us, but it doesn't bother us quite as much.
Mm-hmm.
I really believe that. So that's why I got the gifts for Timmy. And that's why I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna send the little envelope, God willing, in Jesus' name. I should be able to do this. It's gonna, like I said before, the envelope will look like this,
Mm-hmm.
or a smaller version of this. And I'm gonna mail that probably on June the 3rd. It's gonna be mailed early.
Mm-hmm.
My mother, I remember, even though we were poor in the projects, when it came to Christmas time, she would buy an extra male gift and an extra female gift, just in case somebody stopped by at cologne or perfume, or, a perfume powder for a lady or something like that. She always did things like that. She'd make food for other people. She spoke Spanish and English because she was born in Puerto Rico. She would interpret for people, go to the hospital with them, interpret. She did a lot of things. You see, in addition to raising 4 children alone and her autistic son, who right now, God bless him, my brother is 67 living in an adult home, but she did all she could. This is all we can do, Stephen. We do all we can, praise God, with what we have. We do what we can with what we have. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't ever think of yourself. I don't know why I'm talking to you like this, Stephen, but don't ever think that you're insignificant or what you do isn't important. Every positive thing that you've ever done
Mm-hmm.
it means a lot. It means a lot. I was very
Oh yeah.
excited, I was like a little kid getting candy when I got my seeds. Oh, looky!
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
my tumbler cup, and like a
Yeah.
little girl. Look! I got a gift. Look!
Yeah. You get the other seeds will be coming, so that's it.
You take your time whenever they can. If you can't do, I don't care if they come in 6 months. I don't care.
They
Whenever they
say
get here.
after Memorial Day it'll come. So
Yeah.
I
They,
wanted to do it rush, and they said it costs so
no,
much.
no,
I
no,
said,
don't,
no.
don't, don't. Mm-mm.
So I said,
Don't.
it's by land or whatever, it's by
You
whatever they
send it
do,
the cheapest way. Don't you dare spend
cheapest way,
extra
yeah.
money.
So they're gonna send it because they sent a few other things. So I said, do this way. The post office always works with me. So
We're in the same. Your wife, and me. I know she's got the part-time thing going, and you have your online thing. But basically, we're in the same boat. We are retired. Whether it's pension or pension and
oh
Social
yeah.
Security, whatever else. We're on a fixed income, so to speak.
Mhm.
So I get you. I get you and your wife. I get it. So don't ever worry. I want to just let me say that publicly. If you ever want to send me something, send it the cheapest way. If it takes 3 weeks, I don't care. Don't worry about it.
No, no,
Not at
they said
all. I'm not like
after
that.
Memorial Day. Oh,
You always remember that. I'm not one of, well, why didn't you spend $100 to send me 5 cents worth of seeds, Stephen? That even me saying that joking sounds crazy. Come
yeah.
on now, spend $50 to send me 10 cents worth of seeds. That sounds insane. Shoot. I give you an example of how I try to save even 20, 30 cents. I went over to Walmart today and they had their little thing of pepper for $3 and change. I could have bought double the size and saved 10 cents. I go, wait a minute, the Dollar Tree has pepper. I went over to the Dollar Tree, it was $1.25 instead of
Yep.
$3.40. I bought
Mhm.
2 peppers for $2.50 as opposed to 1 for $3.40 or 50 cents. Hey, we're trying to save some money. My feelings came into it. I don't feel like driving to the Dollar Tree. I just want to go home. I said, no, you don't. You better
Yep.
go over there and save some money. Yeah, we're all of us are on a budget. Working or not, retired, we run. Oh, I never did show you this, did I? See this? Isn't she cute?
Is that you?
That's
Your niece?
me.
That's
Yes.
you? Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
But this is what's interesting. This is what's interesting about that. Let me see if I can find another one. Let's see. Can we find it? Hold on.
Sparrow says he got pepper at Dollar Tree for $1.
Yeah.
For $1.
I picked up 2 of them. I said pepper is pepper. I do have other pepper like the little peppercorns and you
Yeah.
squeeze the thing. I got that a few. But I absolutely ran out and I do have a little bit. I said, you know something? It's just a drive down the street. Why am I stressing about going down the street for 2.5 blocks? I'm retired. It's not like I got to run and go. You know what I mean? Sometimes
Right.
we stress ourselves, you know, when we don't have to. There's something in us that makes us feel, I got to hurry. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Oh my, you know, why do we do that? And we're old. I'm old. I'm like, wait a minute. I want to show you something. Okay. This is my mother with my niece. It's my mother when she was young.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Right? And that's my niece
Mm-hmm.
as a baby. This is probably the early 80s. Let's fast forward. If I can find it. Oh, where are you, sweetie? Somewhere in here.
I showed you this one, I think. Still have it. I'm gonna
God
dig
rest
into
my
the
mommy's
pictures.
soul. I want to show you the comparison.
See, pictures. Come on.
Let's see. It's always fun to look back. I have to laugh at myself when I look at my different hairstyles, different
Yeah.
hair color. Remember the wide collars that men and women wore in the early 80s, the wide collars?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And narrow jackets and stuff like that.
Yep.
Uh,
Exactly.
my wife found a picture of her with blonde hair. Oh,
Yeah. We've
in
all,
the
I
mini
had, Brother Stephen, I've had black hair, brown hair, purple hair, burgundy hair,
Mhm.
light brown hair. Now I got white hair.
Where's this is
But here's what's interesting. Here you go, Stephen. If I can make sure they're kind of side by side. Kind of hard to see, but I'm going to come over here. You see the 2 babies. It's kind of hard, but there you have one baby. And there you have another baby.
Mm-hmm.
This baby here is my granddaughter. That baby there is my son. See there?
Mm-hmm.
You can see
Oh
where
wow.
they kind of got the little eyes. Oh, you're not
Yeah.
going to get away from this face. You're not going to get away from my mother's face. No, no, no. Sometimes there's like I was amazed. You said, "Oh, here's my son." I go, "My gosh. That's young Stephen and that's Stephen now." It's like Stephen from the past and
Mm-hmm.
Stephen in the 2020s. I'm like, "My gosh, if they don't look alike." That's your son. I know that sounds kind of silly, but I find genetics to be amazing, you know? And
Well,
sometimes
everybody's
like your brother or sister can have a child that looks like your child because you're all family, you know? So they could have cousins that look like twins almost sometimes.
well, everybody said we were twins. Well, my sister and I, but we
Yeah.
weren't. We were. She was 50. Um, she was 1950. I was 1952. So
I believe
we
it.
almost looked alike.
Yeah.
Can't find it. What I do with it? Don't tell me
Yeah, I'm
that.
kind of trying to look through. I was trying to find one particular picture, but what I find interesting is now that I'm old, I can get the pictures from the 70s, of babies from the 70s, and then I can get my son in 1986, and then I can get my granddaughter now,
Okay.
and you put all the pictures together, and it looks like the same person. It's shocking to me, but when you start looking and you see the similarities, God is amazing.
This one was, I don't know if you can see this or not, but this was 1960.
Yeah, hold it right up to the camera.
See it?
Okay, let me go over here and make the screen big. Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, I'm looking. Oh wow.
That's my brother, my two sisters, and me. The little one is me. See
Oh
it
my
at the
goodness. Look
bottom?
at the hat. Look at the hats. They're so cute.
Yep, that was in 1960, 1959 or 1960.
Yeah.
I was about um, 8 or 9 then, a little
And I
kid.
want to can I show you one more thing very quickly?
Go ahead.
Okay. So on one side, I showed you this already. I find this very interesting. So let me see if I can hold it steady. So here I showed you this. Here's
Right.
my mother, probably in her early 50s or late 40s, holding my niece. That would be my son's cousin. Then here is my son holding his daughter. And
Okay.
I thought that it was kind of interesting if you put them together. I don't know if I can get it together. It's hard with my itty bitty cell phone, but I found that to be kind of interesting how they're almost. Can I do it this way? Hold on, let me put it here. I'm going to put it here and then turn this around. I find this interesting how they're holding the babies the same. I know people hold
Mhm.
babies kind of the same, but I thought that that was very interesting.
How
My
the kid is
son,
looking up at the same
right.
pose.
And then look at that. See there?
Yep.
And yeah, she's looking right at my grandmother. She was just born. She was only hours old. She's looking right at my son's face.
Hmm.
And I just think that God, some things are priceless. I could give a care about money. I could give a care. It's a tool to get what I need. But that right there, that God let me have a mother for 32 years, that right there, that's priceless. And I think that if we think more about this and don't worry about money and everything else, just think about this and thank God for this. I'm telling you, and focus on the Lord.
And what
Oh, yes,
my
indeed.
wife found as she was going through the closet, cleaning some stuff out, and my niece brought over some old pictures of my mother and father. And what was on top? The picture? A picture of their 50th wedding anniversary.
You've got to do this. You've got to get a picture of you and your bride and then
Right.
her and frame both next to each other. Because you can get a copy of a copy, you know.
Uh-huh.
You can
I
you can
want to
take
shrink it down a little bit because it's a big picture.
you can do that. You can take a picture of a picture. A lot of these photos are a picture of a picture. This is a picture of a picture, me and my father. This is a picture of a picture, and I had it made big.
Mm-hmm.
So you can do that, Stephen. It doesn't
Let me
cost
let
that
me go
much.
get it. I'll get it. I want to show.
I'm
Got to
excited. I
show
want
you
to
that.
see that.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Take your time. Oh, that'll be great. He could take the picture of his mother and father at their 50th. And then on June the 22nd, Stephen is going to be celebrating, him and his wife are blessed to be celebrating 50 years of marriage. So he can have his mom and dad in their 50th and then take a picture, on the 22nd when they have their 50th and do have it in a frame, both side by side. That would be awesome. How often do you get to see that? A man married for 50 years and then a picture of his mother and father who were married for 50 years. That is amazing. Oh, and here's this when she was first born. That's her right after she was born. Right there. Stephen, I was just saying, Stephen, I was just saying to them, how amazing is that and very rare to have a parent's picture of their 50th wedding anniversary and then your 50th anniversary. Have it in a
Yeah.
frame. Are you kidding me now? I got the
This,
screen real big.
this is it. This is my mother and father.
Okay, let me just hold it up a little
Let me-
longer. It's on a delay.
Let me,
Hold it up.
let me,
Tilt
let me
it. Tilt
take
it.
the, let me, I'm gonna take the ring light off. Wait, you'll see it better.
Okay. I was gonna say, look at my hand.
Yeah,
Look at my hand. Tilt
see,
downward. There you go. A little more down.
like that. There you go.
There you go. Okay,
That's
let me see.
my sister, my daughter, and my niece there in the background. And
I
my
see him.
uncle there. So my father is, they're blowing out the candles.
God bless him. God rest his soul.
But-
And guess what?
Yeah,
Can you see me? Can you see me, Stephen? Are you looking
Yeah.
at me? That's
Yeah.
going to be you. That's going to be you and your bride doing that too.
yep.
Yeah. I'll be like, yep. Gotta get a picture, Stephen. Gotta get a picture. Side by
That's-
side.
I don't
It's
know if
awesome.
we're gonna have the cake, at the place. She's undecided yet. We're gonna have the cake at the place or have everybody come back to the house. And do
Whatever
something.
way you want to work this thing, you gotta get a photo. Even
Mhm.
if it's not with a cake, just the two of you together, side and put those side by
She's
side.
got, she's got the balloons 50, 50. We're gonna put
That's
the,
awesome.
oh,
That is absolutely awesome. Thank you, Father.
yeah.
Been God good. Through all of the trials and the tribulations that we go through,
And I
you're
know
still hanging in
there's other pictures, I've gotta find them of
there. Okay.
that party.
That's awesome.
And the place is gone too. No longer
Yeah,
exists.
I'm glad that you. Lynn, good evening. Good evening, Judy May.
Good evening, Judy
Thank you
May.
for coming in. Yeah, there's nothing like
Yes,
it.
Carol, good evening. Okay.
Let me tell you something, Stephen. The world may be, the food prices and the long election and the news wants to be negative, but listen, we're blessed to have family and we're blessed to have memories.
Yeah.
You can tell me an elephant is blue all day, but it doesn't mean I'm going to agree that the elephant is blue. We know what real family and real family values mean, despite what the people that have money are trying to tell us. We know what family means. And then
Bounce
a
Sparrow
mountain
says,
sparrow
you don't look old enough to be married 50 years.
50 years. You know
Oh.
what, Mountain Sparrow? When I first saw Steven, I thought, okay, he's probably in his early 60s. Maybe he could squeeze being 59. And he said, and back then he said, I'm 71. I go, you make me mad. Look at that smooth face. I got enough
Believe me, it's
wrinkles.
not smooth. I can show you. It's not smooth.
And your wife, I
Believe me,
saw
it's not smooth.
the one time when your wife walked by, she walked by, I said, that woman looks 15 years, 10, 15 years younger. I'm not kissing anybody's butt. I'm telling the truth. Your wife looks great.
The whole family was that way. But,
Yeah,
she
from
was the
genetics.
short one. She took after her father. Her both brothers are tall. She's short. She's 5 foot.
Well, that's
So
all right.
now a little less, but she says all the stress and everything else brought her to
Well,
her weight now.
No, she looks great. We are, as many people have said, this is not my statement. We are our worst critics. We are our own worst critics. We go, oh, look at this mark, look at this dent in my face, look at this pimple, this scar. And other people look at us and they go, there's nothing wrong with you. You look nice. And we just get in the mirror and look, oh no, look at this, look at this. And then other people are like, what?
Mhm. Well, if I didn't have the dyed hair and the dyed beard, I I look a lot older too, so.
Well, you just have to do the Telly Savalas and have like a trim strap beard and mustache. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah.
But every man does whatever he wants to do, and there's nothing wrong with upkeeping yourself, men and women. Men want to upkeep themselves as well. What's wrong with that? There's absolutely nothing
I
wrong
gotta
with
show
that.
you pictures if I can find them. I know they're in this closet when I get my short sleeve shirts out, which will be next week.
Okay.
Pictures of me with
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that
Yeah.
last year. You showed us the
Yeah.
comb thingy, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. My Frank Esposito, my mother had an Italian boyfriend. His name was Frank Esposito. He had the comey thing, and then one day he just cut it off and just, you know, had the little bit of hair around the edge. She didn't care.
Mhm.
And what he did is he grew a trim beard, mustache, goatee, and the sideburns. And my mother didn't care. She just sit there. She'd kiss him on top of his head, right there with the bald spot. She'd just kiss him on top of his head. She didn't care.
Well, what got me was the one day I looked and I saw myself. I saw a picture. I said, "No, I gotta do something."
Do what
So
you
I
gotta
looked-
do.
Yeah. So
I don't think there's anything wrong with a person adding to, you know, whatever it is that you need to make yourself feel good and feel good about, and you know, you don't feel right
Mhm.
about a certain set thing. Go ahead and take care of it. If you have the money, go ahead and take care of it. Be happy. Be
Mhm.
happy. You look like Steven. You don't look like a stranger. It's not like you try to alter your nose or, you know, try to be
No.
like, God rest her soul, Joan Collins, where you and I, and me, you and your wife go in and get a facelift and our face all tight and looking crazy. But you
Yeah.
just want to look like a good version of yourself. There's nothing wrong with that.
My
I used
wife said one time, she says, one actress, I don't know who, he said that she had a thing, she looked like she had a facelift and she had a thing where she tied herself. It was so bad. I think it was,
Yeah, they took, and then they're talking like, "Hello," like I'm
yeah.
talking now.
Yeah.
What? Hello, Stephen. How you doing? I can't even move my lips.
Mhm.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to
Mhm.
the Grandma Lynn channel. That's
Yeah.
how it would be.
Mhm.
No, sir. My son would be, Mom, what did you do?
Yeah.
It's so chilly here. 52
Two tonight
degrees
and rain now.
and
Okay.
rain. Well, let
We're
me
gonna get
see.
rain tomorrow.
Let me see here.
Right now
Here,
it's 58 here.
yeah,
That's
it's
why I got the door open.
in the 62. We've got
Rain here tonight.
The Oregon winds.
Yeah, well,
Just
that's why I cut the grass today. I was gonna work on the yard and I said, I gotta get the grass cut because it's growing like crazy. I was gonna put
yeah.
more fertilizer down, but it's gonna wait. So I scalped the grass. It's gonna rain tomorrow, so that will help the grass. And then tomorrow night. So what I'll do, tomorrow I'll get everything in, all the plants in, and it'll rain.
You know
It'll help
what?
everything.
I have a lawn and garden question. I'm talking to the doctor of lawn and garden, so I'm going to show you something. And you tell me if I should just get a little itty bitty thing of grass. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this robe on. I pretend like my robe is a warm coat.
Yep.
I mean, I have a full set of clothes on, but I'm gonna put this on because it's a little breezy. And I've been watering this little patch, and I think I want to get some grass seed for this little patch. The problem is the neighbor next door has 3 little dogs, and you know what dogs do to a lawn. I'm
Yep.
out there picking boo boo with plastic bags and everything, and I don't mind because she has back problems and leg problems. So she is a sweetheart. I don't mind doing that. She
Mhm.
didn't ask me to do it, but you know what? Love your neighbor as you would yourself. Once again, Stephen, it is windy. See
Yep.
it? So let me show you. Oh, here's Nugget. I'm gonna be adopting Nugget, but I had to order some dewormer. Hey baby, look up. Yeah. Let me see your eyes. Look up here and let me see. You always put your let me see your face. Look up here. Look up here so I can see your eyeballs. Living for Jesus wants to know what color your eyes are.
Very green.
Yeah, she just came out of her little house. I got her set up over here. And you saw this yesterday. She's got her little house. And then I put a little carpet there in front.
Oh, that's cute.
So she can go in there. I bought some solution for ear mites, and then
Mhm.
I ordered some dewormer, because she's been outside. And once the dewormer comes, I'm going to deworm her, clean her ears. I'm going to give her a bath, and she's going to be in the bedroom with me for about 3 or 4 days with a separate potty box. So when she does her business, I can, separately get rid of it. Once I look and everything looks clean, then I'm going to put her or my cat in the carrier and put them face to face in the living room. Let them hiss at each other till they get along. But I
Elsie.
want to show you. Let's see. So here's the grass. I'm going to walk on it and I'm going to show you this bare spot, okay? This is now they cut the grass here. I just
Yeah.
like the grass to look nice, but here's the grass.
Hmm.
Okay? You see it?
Yeah.
So then this is the problem. That spot right there, you see it?
Yeah. I see it. Let's bring this
Do you
up.
see that?
Yeah. I see it. Ah, we lost her. She'll come back. We lost her. Somebody put her up solo. I didn't do it. She buffered and went out. Oh, she'll be back. I'm so happy that there she is.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know how well you can see it, but you see the grass there,
Yeah.
but you see that?
Yes, I see it. You're breaking up.
Do you see that thin spot on the grass?
Yes. I know she's breaking up.
Yeah, I'm breaking up, but did you see the spot I was trying to show you?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that I could get. Oh yeah, when I get away from the house, I lose the Wi-Fi signal. I'm sorry,
Mhm.
everybody.
Mhm.
Okay, Missy, can you look up for us? We need to see. There you go. Let me see your face. Look up over here. Look up. Okay, the eyes living for Jesus. Her eyes are yellow. They are
Mhm.
yellow with a little bit of green. Living for Jesus was asking what color the cat eyes were of the new cat.
They're
Yes,
over.
I bet Nugget and Boo Boo will get along great. Yeah, I agree.
Mhm.
And she'll let me pick her up. Watch this. Hold on. She jumped on my lap for the first time today. I was worried she had fleas. I got paranoid.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm sorry I'm talking so much, but come here, baby. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come to me. Come on. Come on. Come up here. Come. Can I pick you up? Can I pick you up? Don't. Okay. Okay. Okay, Nugget. Let's see if we can get you on camera. There you go, living for Jesus. She won't look at the camera.
Yeah,
There
she's
you
got
go.
the amber eyes.
Yeah, she'll let me pick her up. She's light as a feather, but she jumped that down. I'm looking at the back end of the cat, and I don't see what belongs to male cats. I think that's a girl.
Mm-hmm.
And something tells me that as soon as I get that dewormer, I'm pulling her off the street because I got to get her fixed. You know, if she stays out here any longer, there's going to be 12 cats
Yeah.
because there's a lot of male cats here, Stephen.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I figured this out, the reason for the crying, I'm gonna give my opinion. I was talking to my son, and he could hear the cat crying in the background. He says,
Right.
He goes, that cat's crying and crying. You fed her, right? I go, yeah, I fed her. He said, that cat, I said, that is an indication to me that when she got a little bit big, teenagery, somebody drove down the street and let her out of their car and just drove away because she keeps
Mhm.
trying to get in the house. You know what I could do for them? I'm not going to say anything. I say allegedly, you know. But yeah,
Yes.
look. I mean, look at that. So I said to my son, I said, son, I know you think maybe I'm goofy. I said, that would equate to me. You're 5, son. Let's pretend you're 5 years old. And you're in the car with your backpack. I drive down the street. I drive 5 miles from home. I throw you out on the car. I throw you out of the car into the woods and throw your backpack and drive away.
Yeah.
I know that
People do
doesn't
that.
compare. I know that
People
doesn't compare
allegedly
because,
do it.
but I know it doesn't compare because it's a human being. But if that cat right there, from when it was a baby, was around people petting it and showing it love, and then all of a sudden the cat wakes up and is in a car looking around, probably never been in a vehicle, and then all of a
Right.
sudden it's just thrown, just thrown. And the cat, why am I outside? I don't know what to do. Where do I go? Oh my gosh, it's raining. What? I never been out in the rain before.
Hmm.
And that's why I won't say a word, but that's what
Yes.
shelters are for.
Hmm. Well, people do it allegedly with babies,
Well, that's what the fire department have, that new policy. I don't know if it's every
yes.
state. And I
Yes, we
thank
have
God
it
that
here
they did
too.
that.
Hmm.
Yeah, they have the door or the little thing where you can put the baby or whatever.
They have it in the
I
police
just,
stations here. They have it in the police ambulance. You stop a police ambulance so you can give the baby.
it's
No
okay.
questions asked. You know,
Yeah,
we'll
I
take
forgot.
it.
That's one of the main reasons I went downtown. I went and got some more cat food. She only likes one specific. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I hear and obey. This is what she likes. She don't like the other cat food. She's as living for Jesus, and she's bougie,
Yeah.
She says,
Well,
"Oh no, only give me
that's
my
why she's
fancy piece."
that's why she's Firstly, that's what she probably got. She probably
Yeah,
got meow mix and they dropped her off. You know.
yeah. All of a sudden, you're dropped off. Now, what do I got to do? Catch a bird? I've never catched a wild bird. You leave them out in the woods long enough, you betcha a cat gets hungry enough, it's gonna climb a tree and chase a bird. Yeah,
Well,
okay, okay. There you go. There you go. Now I just bought that at the store. I hope you like it. Isn't that all right?
yep, she likes it. Oh yeah,
Mhm.
that's why they brought her to you because you were asking about another cat, and here you go. You
Yeah.
know.
Look at the white in her ears. You can tell the difference. First of all, they're both black, but my cat is kind of chunky. Okay, my cat is overweight. Let me tell the truth. And this cat is younger and skinnier, and she's got white hair that sticks out of her ears. It's a huge difference. I can only imagine. I'm like 11 years old, and my mother drives me to the woods and throws me out of the car and drives away. I'm just standing there with a suitcase looking around. That's what I equate people dumping animals. They get depressed.
That's-
They get they get depressed. They get sad. And yes, dogs do cry.
yes.
Dogs cry. They cry. Well, you've been my mommy for 6 years. Where are you? Okay, let me stop talking about it. I want to be positive.
She was brought to you for a reason.
Yeah, I asked for her because my cat would cry, and I would just get up in the middle of the night and run out there and pick her up and hold her until she calmed down. She needs a friend. She needs a cat friend.
Hmm.
And so I'm gonna try my best to do it. And look at here's the strawberry.
I wish I could eat
Looks
them.
good. And that looks ready. It looks kind of crazy looking, but that's ready. Let me get my scissors. I'm gonna clean those off and put them with my blueberries and make blueberry pancakes. Blueberry strawberry pancakes. I picked up some milk, so I'm trying to
I can't eat
keep.
them. I can't eat strawberries. I'm allergic.
Well, if you're on tomorrow, maybe I'll wait because I want to make a cake. So maybe I'll wait till you get on the air. If you want me to, I can make the cake on while
I'll
you're
be on
on.
around 9 o'clock, same time.
Yeah, just to have.
It'd be Eastern, it'd be 6 o'clock your time.
Okay, so I got my Dollar Tree, and I
Business,
just cut that right there. Not many, but they are coming.
yeah. Hmm.
And so we got three, three berries. They taste really good too. And it is producing more. This is only the first year. And you can see the other berries there.
And
And
Judy May
right
is
there.
asking if your cat was fixed.
Oh, my cat was fixed as soon as she turned 8 months, 9 months. So this cat is gonna get fixed. I'm gonna fix her. It's gonna cost, but it's worth every penny. Just in case because since she has been living outside, I don't know how long,
Mhm.
I may open the door and Nugget may run out because she's used to being outside. She may run out and run around the neighborhood and, I got to be careful. I got to get her fixed. But I'm going to clean her ears. I'm going to put the ear mite. There's little bugs called ear mites.
Yes.
I don't think she has them, but just in case, I'm going to clean her ears. I'm going to put the ear mite solution in her ears. I'm going to deworm her, and then she's going to get a flea bath, a flea dip. And then she's going to live in my room, which is going to be crazy.
Put a flea collar on her for a while too.
Yeah, I've got the flea. I've got the flea stuff you squeeze on the back of their necks. So after I give her a nice flea dip, I'm going to squeeze that stuff on the back of her neck. So we're going to get rid of any possible bugs in the ear, any bugs in the belly, and any bugs on top. I'm just doing everything. If I go to the vet, they're going to charge me $400 or $500 to do that. I'll do it myself. I'll wear gloves, and my cat will be in her carrier. I'm going to bring that cat in here, but I'm going to put my cat in the carrier, keep them separate. And
Right.
like I say, when I give her the dewormer in her food, I'm going to have a separate litter box in my bedroom. And I'm going to keep an eye on the potty business. And when it starts to, I don't know what it's going to look like, but I have to look at it. I know it sounds kind of gross, but I know what those worms look like. So I got to make sure because look, I don't want no fleas having me scratching.
No.
And I do not want a flea infestation. I don't want no ear mites.
No, we had a flea infestation in our house. We had to get a exterminator, and oh man, it was
I did
terrible.
too. I had to what we had to do was my husband at the time, God rest his soul, he has 3 children, 2 sons and a daughter, and I had my son. So we had 2 sons, 2 daughters. And I forget what dog or whatever happened, but one of them got fleas, and the dogs got the fleas, and the fleas were flopping and hopping and hipping and hopping all over the place. So the idea, at least from what I understand, I got to. Yes, ma'am. Say hi to Stephen.
There
Say
you
hi.
go. She did it.
There she goes.
She did it already. Wow.
She did it real quick. She don't do it. She don't remember when I was on the air, rolling over and everything. Wow.
All
You don't
right.
do it. Like, look, roll. Oh my goodness. You don't do that for me. She's doing everything. Stephen, she's giving you a full show.
There she goes. So here goes. There you
Say
go.
hi. Say hi. Roll over.
Hi,
Roll over.
boo-boo. Hi, boo-boo.
She said, "Meow." Oh, she's giving you a full show.
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
ma'am.
Okay.
She gave you the full show. I go on live. Hey, boo boo, roll over for everybody. No, I'm waiting for Uncle Steven. I like Steven. Your other audience members, they're fair weather friends. Steven really does love me.
Mhm. Hi.
Can you believe this?
Yeah.
You you see him, don't you? Say hi. Oh my goodness. Wow. She gave you the full show. Roll over, hands, claws,
Oh.
waving. Wow. You
Mhm.
don't even do that for me. What's going on here? Are you calling my cat? You got my phone number. What's going on here?
Yeah.
Are you Snapchatting with Steven? Are you on WhatsApp with him?
Yeah.
Hmm? Hmm? She go,
Yeah.
I got my 3 big strawberries. I'm gonna give you some crunchies, boo boo, okay? You know what? I think I'm just gonna have me a bagel. I got the Thomas's everything bagel. I
Mhm.
think I'll have a bagel. And then I bought some cream cheese. I already had chicken, and I don't want to eat another portion of chicken. Chicken thighs, roasted potatoes and sweet potatoes, and then some baked beans. I don't want like any. You know how you feel like I'm hungry, but I don't want another full plate. I just want something small. That's what I feel like.
Mhm.
Life is
So
good, Stephen.
wow, that plane is low.
What's low?
A plane flying over the house.
We get helicopters. We got a military base. I don't know how far it is, but sometimes I see some of the soldiers in town, and sometimes the helicopter that's got 2 blades on either side. The military
Yeah.
one is. Yeah.
Mhm.
Every once in a while we see one that flies right over the house. Boo boo,
We're,
where'd you
we're,
put?
we're
Oh, there it is.
between 2 military. There used to be an army barracks on our block, and they closed down, and it became a wooded area, and they finally
Mm-hmm.
sold the property. That's where all the animals came from, all the raccoons and rabbits and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Interesting. Yeah, boo boo, boo boo. I don't know what
but
to do.
we're
I'm
not
glad.
far from the Mitchell Field, which has the helicopters for the police department and
That's
ambulances.
awesome.
All day long, you hear the ambulances stuff.
Well, you know what I say? Uh, with the way that things are going in the United States, and people are, it's USA, USA. Well,
Yeah.
guess what? I'm glad to have these boys near where I am.
Mhm.
I'm talking about the military, the boys and girls, men and women of the
But
military.
I'm hoping for it because Saturday is Saturday, a Memorial Day. They're supposed to have the air show at Jones Beach, where
Oh, that's
by us,
awesome.
and you can hear the thing, or the planes fly over our house. I'm going to try to catch them again this year.
Oh yeah, you can get some good shorts, Stephen.
Yep.
And then just put Happy Memorial Days. Thank you for your service.
Hmm.
Put that in the thing.
You see
Hashtag.
the planes that come by and they do the flips that fly over the
It's
house.
amazing.
The old helicopter. My when we first moved here, I think it was the first year we were here. We didn't know that. My
Mhm.
neighbor told me, "Be careful if you say practice on Friday and Saturday. They usually have the show on Sunday." So he said, uh, "You're going to hear the planes go by." I saw or shoot back to Mitchell Field. Like,
Mhm.
really? I said, I didn't think anything of it. All of a sudden, we hear over the whole house shook, and sure again,
Wow.
another plane went over, and then my mother-in-law was living with us at the time. She said, "What was that?" As she went back to sit down, one of those old prop planes came over the house, and it shook
Oh
the whole
wow.
house. The propellers and everything, because they have the air show. They have the old planes and the. Um,
Oh, I think that is
it's-
absolutely awesome myself. I would love to see that. You know
so
me,
hopefully I'll
I'd
try
be
to
out
get
there.
them.
Yup. You can find out what time the show is, and then maybe an hour and a half or so before, kind of have your cell phone or whatever you're going to film with ready. So as soon as you're here, you can just kind of head outside carefully and aim that camera to the air and get you a good short.
Yep. Well, they fly over so fast. Hopefully you try to get them, but you can hear them in the background. I'll try to get something.
Yeah, that's awesome. Don't mind me. I have to rinse. I have to
But
rinse
all,
the.
but all summer long, we get the planes with the captions on it. They go to the beach. They have the flag behind them, and they're saying "Stop at so and so's," and planes go by.
I
And
think
they
it's
do
awesome.
all the streaking in the sky and stuff.
And when you have the what they call the Blue Angels, when you have the four of them together,
Yep.
it's you know how difficult that is to be
Well, what
that
they
close
do
to
is
how
that when they
dangerous that
fly
is.
over the house, they practice and they go over our house. You see them go across the sky and then you split up, and you'll see it.
Steven, we need a video. You got that's
Gotta
gold
try
right
it.
there.
We gotta find out when they're practicing. So we'll see.
Yeah, that's the thing. My bird videos. I haven't had many birds come by, but sometimes I'll have a 60-second bird video, a different bird or whatever. And as you know, being a YouTuber, and as Judy May and some of the other YouTubers know, I will put my extra cell phone out there.
Mhm.
It'll be out there for an hour. My phone can only hold about an hour and 20 minutes, and then you have to upload it and then delete it.
Right.
I'll get that thing will be running for an hour and 25 minutes. A bird will stop by, eat some food for about 10 seconds.
Mhm.
And I whittle it all the way down just
Right.
to that little spot to show folks.
Yep.
And then
That's what I got the
sometimes,
squirrels, the Rocky and Raquel. I got one
yeah,
today. Two of them
it,
actually. He's sitting there eating, and that's and Rocky's sitting there. Raquel went up on the thing. I couldn't get both of them, but I got him with the birds, eating
yeah,
with the birds. And this
that's a good
weekend too, they start the car show. So I'm going to try to get. I've been filming everybody else sold cars and stuff. This weekend starts the car show at the train station by us. So I'm going to
that
try
is
to get
gold.
that too.
That is gold. GOLD. Each car is a separate video. There's 100
Mhm.
cars. That's 100 quick 10-15 second videos.
There's
And
a
you know,
100, just like 300 cars there. So I won't get them all.
sure, you get as many as you feel that you can What are you doing, boo boo? Get as many as you can. I'm just giving an opinion. You do whatever you
Yeah.
want.
But
But
I'm going to
you
try. They have a show. I don't know when it is, but they have the classic cars, and they have shows from TV shows, the cars from TV shows like Batman, and they had one year they had the Batmobile there. They had the Munsters car there. So I got to try
oh
to get it.
man, yeah.
I'll find out when they have it.
That is gold.
Mhm.
Because think about it this way. This is what I do sometimes. But of course, I'm not
Okay.
trying to tell any YouTuber what to do. But you do remixes. That's your channel says remix.
Mhm.
That's what you
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
Now, if you go to this car show, you're gonna have listen to Granny. You're going to have some original content of some beautiful cars. And
Mhm.
some folks may remix yours because
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, you
Yep.
know,
Yep.
more
And
views,
I
men.
spoke to the uh, the car dealer, not car dealer, guy. What do you call him? The restore, car restore place is right on by the railroad station and one down the block from right by the firehouse. I saw a couple. I asked him if I can film them. He says when they have them out there, they're out there. You can film them all you want. Of some of the old cars, 50s cars, stuff like that. That they're fixing up. I said,
Steven, oh my gosh.
so I'm going to try to
See,
get them.
I would be a pain in your neck. Your wife would be, are you dragging my husband again to these? I go, look, ma'am, we got these 175 cars. We're
Yeah.
This is a 1962, blah, 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 blah.
Mhm.
And you're slowly going around it,
Mhm.
slowly going on the outside. Then you're going to pan to the front, like how you're looking right out the front. And then you're going to pan into the back seat. Boom, 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 boom. What do I got?
Mhm.
2 cats.
Yep.
Here, look at my black cat from outside. Look at my black cat that lives in the house. But hey, people want to see some good, clean videos, and they love it's summertime's coming,
Mm-hmm.
and they like animal videos. They like cooking videos, and the
Well,
gentleman
yeah.
and car videos,
I wanted to
gardening
go to
videos.
the, but I couldn't get to because we had put stuff on the, they had a anniversary of the police department in Nassau County was 100 years old this year, and they had a parade with fire trucks and stuff like that. I couldn't get to the show. Somebody else got it. He got a over 1 million views on it. They were also the police cars from the 50s. They had the big old cars with the running boards and stuff on it, the cruisers.
You know, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna.
New York City
Steven.
police cars they had there.
Now you,
Real
yeah,
old
yeah.
cars, the green and white, the green and black.
You know what you telling me this is like? It's like telling me about a piece of cheesecake that I don't get to
Right.
eat. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, grandma, I had a delicious cheesecake with with blueberry sauce on it, and you're telling me after. That should be you with a million.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna go this year to Valley Stream. They have their where I used to live, the 100th anniversary, uh, and that's when they incorporated. It's the same time as the village incorporated, the county incorporated, the police department. So I'm gonna try to get some pictures there. I'm going this weekend, Memorial Day. I'm gonna go there to get some pictures. He said there's supposed to be some cool stuff if you want to come. My friend's telling me, so I'm gonna go there. I told my wife the parade's at 9 o'clock. I'll be home by 12. Don't worry, and I'm gonna go
Yeah.
take pictures.
Is your son
And then
able
they
to go
have
with
an
you?
anniversary. No, I don't know
No.
if he's going to be available. He may go visit his father-in-law. Future
Oh,
father.
okay. Yeah, I understand. I understand. Yeah.
So they may go. They may go Sunday. If they go Sunday, he's in Jersey. So they go Sunday. They'll spend as much time as they can with them. He drives home. He may not come Memorial Day. We'll see.
Cool. Okay. Yep.
But he'll be here
I'm
for Fourth of
telling
July.
you.
He'll be here for that. So we'll see. But I'm definitely going to go to the 100th anniversary. It's supposed to have a lot of good stuff. So we'll see.
Yeah. Sometimes they have special displays and cars and things that they rarely take out. But when you're
Right.
getting the 100th anniversary, they'll say, "Okay, we gotta bring out the 19 whatever vehicle that is, 1910, 1920,
Yeah,
whatever that
well,
is."
they have the old fire trucks, the Seagraves and stuff like that, which I showed you. I think they're going to have the old rescue truck there that I was on when I joined the department, and uh, one of the last, I think it's the last
Boo boo, you don't eat bagels.
open cab trucks they had in the county. That
Do
Valley Stream
you
has
think?
going to bring that out.
Do you? Okay. Do you have a picture of yourself with one of the trucks you think will be displayed?
Yeah.
That would be, you start the video and
Mhm.
you just, for about 3 or 4 seconds, you just video the picture. Just put it on a table. Make sure there's nothing else on the table. And you
Mhm.
just get a quick 3 or 4 seconds of that. And
Mhm.
then you can get the rest. If you could get that picture, and then you can
Mhm.
get the thing in person, like 2025 today,
Yeah.
that would be awesome.
Well, that's
Do
not going to
you?
be in a Memorial Day parade, but it'll be in the 100th anniversary parade. We'll
Yeah,
see.
that's what I'm saying. All the things that they normally don't pull out, they don't let you know. They normally, okay, only on a special day. This is
Yeah.
really precious to us. We don't want everybody around it touching it or whatever.
Mhm.
It's special to the department, ABC, elemental
Yeah.
P.
Well, they have it. They're called. Actually, they have 5 working firehouses in a lot of villages have it. And Belmore's building
Amen.
one for the annex where they're going to store the old trucks. Valley Stream has a annex where they put the reserve equipment. and they have
Well,
the
then you
two
can,
trucks in there. So
well, being a member of the department, they could let you into the annex if they wanted to. If you
yeah,
can
I
get
know
a
the
clear.
chief is going to try to talk to him. I want to do a
Yeah, they
video
do.
of the department, so we'll see. I don't know if I can. It depends on when I can get together. I'm going to try. I can't guarantee anything, but I'm going to try.
Yeah. And they probably have pictures on the walls with the old chiefs and everything like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And we can just show, if you can show the person that started out as chief or the oldest picture that they have. And this
They
is,
have that
this
from
is,
since 1898. They have the chief, but it wasn't chief, the foreman they called them, and then
mhm.
up until uh 19 1898, 1909, and 1907, they had only had chiefs
You can
because it
do that.
wasn't.
I wish I could be your videographer. I know exactly how to do that video. I know exactly how to do that video. Because I
There's
would
a
be
guy
like,
on TV that had the show. We're trying to get him to come out here. It's called Heroes Next Door, and
mhm.
so- and he does the show with reviewing the trucks and everything else. And they're trying to get him to come out to Long Island. He won't come out to Long Island. I don't know why, because it's far for him to go. He lives in Maryland. So, but I drove from Maryland and back in the day. So, but he's in Pennsylvania, and he's there's a lot of Pennsylvania. He's in upstate New York. He won't come to Long Island. And I would love to do it, but I was talking to the guy. So I want to go to the parade and have it this year. I'm telling my wife I want to go. I want to go because I have a friend, and hopefully he'll be there. He's a volunteer fireman in the city, and people don't know New York City still has volunteer fire departments. They don't know where. There's 12 volunteer fire companies in New York City, and I want to do a video of their equipment versus the thing. They're
Trust
not
me,
brand new. They
there's,
trucks and stuff like that. So I want
there's
to try
interest
that.
in that.
hmm And they say, "Well, what are you doing that on aquatics?" I've set up aquatics and I set up another channel on
Remix.
it. Mhm.
Remix.
Remix.
Warden.
Yeah.
Aquatics. Remix. You can
Yeah.
do whatever you want. If you want to bake a pie
Mhm.
on Tuesday and have a Tuesday video of you baking a pie, on Wednesday you want to show fire trucks, on Thursday you want to show Raquel and Rocky, you do
Right.
whatever you want. That's what I do.
Mhm.
I don't care what people think.
Yeah.
I'm not being mean. It's my
Mhm.
channel. I do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll see me putting rollers in my hair one day, and you'll see me making a burger the next day, and you'll see
Mhm.
me taking you live into Goodwill. I just do everything. It's the
Yeah.
grandma life.
Well, I wanted to film the anniversary. They had that thing talking about the fire department, how it was formed, how they incorporated into the village, became a village fire department because it was a fire company. The Valley Stream wasn't incorporated until 1925. The fire department was over 150 years old. So the first truck was hooking ladders. They had hooks them with buckets, and they, would knock down a building. That's how they fought fires with the bucket brigade. So it was all hooking ladders and buckets at that time. So they had a special about it. I wanted to film it. They said I couldn't film it. So I brought pictures and stuff.
But you can talk about it.
Yeah. hmm
What you just said, as you're showing each video one at a time, you can voice over what you just said just now.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to definitely try Memorial Day and see what they have in the Memorial Day parade because it's 50 year. 50,
Hashtag a fire truck. Hashtag 50th anniversary, whatever way they're saying it. But yeah.
it's uh it's the 100th anniversary of the village, so I don't think they had a Memorial Day parade in 1925. I got to see, so it's close to 100 with the Memorial Day parade because they lost it with the COVID, so they didn't have parades those years. So it's going to be like 99 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to get it. I hope they put those trucks in there. If they don't, I know they're going to put them into the parade for the anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
It's,
going to definitely try to get him. I'm going to
people
talk
want
to
to
the
see,
mayor. See if
people
I
like
can
to
do it.
see stuff like that. Now, somebody may say, Grandma, cat videos are boring. Yeah,
Mhm.
cat videos are boring to you, but
Right.
to people that are not subscribed to me, they may absolutely love cats,
Mhm.
and they may be very interested to see my cat. You may think it's
Right.
boring. I don't, I used to get worried about that. Oh,
Mhm.
I normally do makeup.
Right.
Oh, they're not going to like it. And I said, what am I doing? I'm not, if I am trying to gear everything perfectly, I'm not being my authentic self. I have to
Mhm.
be myself.
That's what I tell
So,
everybody with the ring light thing. I said, go back and watch somebody's video, what they did 2 or 3 years ago, and watch them now, how they changed, how they evolved. Watch the scenery in your room and stuff like that. But this is all evolved from the thing. I used to be in my basement doing a room with my fish tank in the background. No, I changed up. I brought up everything up here, and I'm doing it up here. Oh,
yeah, you do
and
whatever you want.
I watch people do the Dollar Tree videos. They're doing it in their bedroom or something. Now they have a studio with a nice bright wall with lights and stuff like that. Have the corporation and stuff they sell stuff on, and they have this stuff in it. There's a couple on there. Vivian tries. She started out. She did it in her kitchen. Now she has an actual studio in the garage. Oh, and she does all these videos. You can see then and now. What a difference!
Mm-hmm.
There was a lady that was very a little overweight. I wouldn't say overweight. Then you see her now. She's lost a lot of weight. She's doing it. She was doing it in the car. She's doing it in her home now, and there's,
Yeah.
you know. So
I
you see how it
want,
changed, over evolved. You know,
yeah. Don't ever,
it's amazing.
this is the thing,
Hey, Jesse.
Stephen. Not everybody that's with you. Not everybody.
Yeah.
Hi, Jesse M.
Hey, Jesse.
Stephen,
How you
listen,
doing? Thank you.
Stephen, listen to me, brother. Not everybody can go with us.
Mm-hmm.
There are some people that have, they're kind of have a very tiny, a little bit of a mentality. They're in a little box and they don't want to step out of the box.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna step out of the box. I'll
Right.
step out of the box any day. You may see, I've had this idea for a while. The idea
Mhm.
is this. Listen to me, Stephen. You got a lot of access to cars, but it just depends on the person and what they're willing to let you do. I want to start with, there's this gas station downtown. This man looks to have about a 1960 something. I'll have to take a picture of it so I can show it to you. And
Mhm.
I believe the man that runs the gas station, it's his car. It's always parked out front. The thing runs, but he leaves it parked out front. Guess who? Do you see me? Are you looking at me?
Yeah.
Guess who is going to talk to this man and say, "Hey, I have a YouTube channel. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your car? Would you be willing to take me? Listen carefully.
Yeah, take you
Would
for a
you be
ride.
to take me for a ride?" Now, if that wouldn't be awesome. Come on, Steven.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
we got,
Oh, yeah.
listen to me. Listen to me. Think outside of the box. Men, no. I know women do too.
Yeah.
Ladies, I'm a woman. But men know that men of a particular age will be respectful and very careful as they get in the person's car. They're not going to drive it. They'll be the passenger. They
Mhm.
know that we're going to look at our shoes and make sure we're not putting any dirt in there or whatever like that. They know that we're going to be very respectful of their property.
Well, what I'm
So
going to do in my anniversary party, my nephew, my wife's nephew, has a 60 GTO or something. And
you
he's,
are going to make me climb through the computer and just go like this to the side. You've had the classic at your hands.
yeah, but we don't see him that much. So that's it.
Hello, who is he in relation to you?
He's my wife's nephew. Like,
Hello, What's it? What's his name? What's his first name?
Stephen.
What?
Stephen.
Stephen?
Yep.
Hello, Stephen. Yeah, this is Uncle Stephen. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know I do grit. You know I do videos, right? Come on. Well, what I want to
I don't
do
think he
is I'm gonna.
knows.
Yep.
My wife
Well,
won't let me tell her family that I do the
oh, we
videos.
got. Yeah, you can't.
Yep. We lost her again. She'll come back. She'll come back. But we're going to try. Talk to him. He says he's going to go to car shows and stuff like that. I'll try to catch him at one of the car shows. If he's going to be in Balmore this summer, when he comes up, there she is. Up, there she is.
I'm not gonna get in trouble, but man, like like my Mr. Tim, my ex-fiance, I showed you the birthday gifts I got him.
Yep.
Listen to this. He's gonna be 63. Listen to this, Stephen. He has his grandfather's truck,
Wow.
which needs about $600 worth of work.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at, he's just kind of sitting there. Well, I gotta go do the hay and I gotta do the. I'm looking at him. I'm saying, if you don't get this money together, I will give you a couple $100. It's a powder blue. I'll get the year and everything from him and tell you what it is. It looks like something from like the late 50s.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you got this truck. I know it's hurting. It needs a little help. You have this gym, the papers are in your name, and all you need is about $600 because Mr. Timothy can pull a motor out of a vehicle, take it apart. He can take it apart, put it back in with new parts, and will not leave a screw or a washer on the pavement. He's that good.
That's
And can you
Sharon's husband. He's restoring the 50s car.
Yes. So I'm like, you got a gem of a truck here. You know, you're in your 60s now. You know, life is getting away from us a little bit. I'm not saying that we need to be sitting on our butts, just, laughing and laughing. We have responsibilities. But my goodness, I would be so quick to go online, get all the parts for the truck. It's kind of like honoring grandpa. I've been Stephen, it's been falling on deaf ears for 10 years. I've been saying this.
Wow.
10, it's just sitting there rotting. I'm like,
oh, that's a shame.
It's a shame. And then he's got dirt bikes. He's got another sports car that needs a few little parts.
Oh,
I don't know.
My son's gonna do a video of thing. I told him too. I want to get into that, where he bought his car that he had, the 2007 Mercury he had. He wouldn't let me film that, but he now gave that car to a dealer, and he's gonna do something where he's gonna do the video. I said, can I ask him to do a video? He's by the train station. Go there on the day and talk to him.
Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know why. Why are people just holding themselves back? Well, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
Just
and
go there. Talk to him. If he says no, he says no. If he says yes, he says yes.
Yeah, I'm quick. I'm like, hey, how you doing? I look at a person I have never. Listen to me, Stephen. Maybe it's just my personality, or I got a big mouth, or maybe because I'm a woman. I don't know. But I go up to a person I don't know. I start talking to them like they're my sister or my cousin. Hey, how you doing? Just like that. I say, I got a YouTube channel. I don't have to show your face. They can just hear you narrating. Would it be okay if I showed your car? Would that be all right with you? Just ask real, you know what I mean? Just like that. And like you said, he can say, no, okay, well, thank you anyway. Have a wonderful day. And that's it. But if he says yes,
Well, I
This is
noticed
what
a couple of the car videos that I showed were at the car show last year in Belmore, and another one in Point Lookout, the beach. They were at a car show in the parking lot on the beach. So I'm gonna look for that. That's coming up.
you have a nice, this is part of who you are. It's part of what, you know, you like the cars and everything like that. And you've been remixing about the cars. Now here you are being the initiator of your own car video.
Mhm.
You know, it's you. Hey, this is Garden Aquatics Remix. Welcome to the 2025 blah, blah, blah show. First of
Mhm.
all, let's take a look at this beauty right here. It's a 1959 blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Isn't it gorgeous? Notice the fins. Notice the blah, 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 blah. That's what I do.
Uh-huh.
That's what I do.
I would love to get a car myself and restore it, but let's see.
That would have to be dad and
My
son.
son, yes.
That would be
I
a
have the garage.
treasure.
I'd have to clean out the garage, but there's too much stuff in my garage to clean out. But
That is a treasure.
mhm.
That is a treasure because certain things you figure you can't do, he can do, and certain things you can do, you'll do. And
Mhm.
it's a labor of love. And then
Yeah.
it's a labor of love. I've seen videos with fathers and sons that
Well,
and
he can do brakes, stuff like that, but he's not good with engines. He's not that good, but he does all the service work on a car. So he said he could do that. And go to his friend and have him service the car, which he put the engine in the car that he had, but it lasted. What was it? I'm thinking to myself, I could have done a video on that before I got rid of it, but
it takes
you
time.
know, so we'll see.
Oh,
We have,
was that an old statement? Boo Boo's been fixed. She said, "Is Boo Boo fixed?" Yeah, Boo Boo's been fixed.
yeah,
I
she
I
asked that.
fixed it. Yeah, I even have videos of her with her belly shaved. And you know what's amazing about that? She recovered like instantly. Like 3 days later, everything just started. The fur started growing back, and she's fine. But that's what I'm going to be doing for the other one. Yeah, I I don't know. Some people want to stay, and this is not nothing to do with you, but some YouTubers, you can see it. They got themselves stuck in a little box, you
Mhm.
know, and they want to be safe. I'm going to stay in the safe box. I say to myself, I've got many videos that have 30 views or whatever that may be.
Mhm.
So, like you do and I do and some other YouTubers do, we're just going to throw it out there. If it sticks and
It's fixed.
grows, it sticks. If it doesn't, on to the next.
They
And
said
don't
like taking the spaghetti and stick it up, throw it on the wall, see if it sticks.
throw it.
Oh,
Come on now.
and it's cooked.
So many people, so many people, they cut themselves short. A lot of the short videos, and I'm nobody. I'm nobody. I'm like I can move out of the way. I'm nobody.
Right.
I'm just a little itty bitty granny YouTuber. But the videos that I think about doing at the last second, I was gonna make an egg sandwich, so I said, you know something? I just made a fresh loaf of bread. I'm about to have an egg and cheese sandwich with my fresh bread. You know something? I think I'll do a video.
Mhm.
Every time I do something at the last minute, it does a little bit okay. And we
Yeah.
got, oh, it's just only, what, 30 seconds or less? It's nothing special.
No.
People, there's more of us. The Judy May Collins, you know, the
Mhm.
Stephen, the grandma, everyday ordinary. There's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with being everyday ordinary. And there's more of us and more people like us that are looking at them shorts.
Mhm.
I want to see your sandwich. I want to see your car. I want to see the squirrels. I want to see hashtag crazy. I wonder what Judy May Collins is going to mix together today. What's going on with
Yeah.
the hashtag crazy? Let me check her out. There's
Yeah.
more of us than there are of people that there are more of us that don't have a lot of means than people
Yes, I
that
have
do.
a few ideas that I'm not telling people because I don't
Don't
want
tell
to destroy
nobody.
my ideas. So I'm
Nope.
gonna come out with it.
Write it down.
Oh, yeah, and save it.
And we did like this one here. I did announce, because it was 21 minutes. It was announced 21 minutes ago, but 21 minutes, the article came up, it popped up, it started going all over about that man passing away. So I did
Yeah.
before I told you in the chat,
Mhm.
I do celebrity videos. You know that I do.
Right.
If someone passes away, or something's happened, I'll do a video.
Yep.
And
Well,
I did that.
do you know that this
Um,
today is the anniversary of the last show?
and he died on the
Yep.
anniversary because
Sure.
today's the
Yep.
20th. That is
Right.
spooky. That
Mhm.
is spooky. So sometimes, every once in a while, Stephen, I will I will be checking the news, checking the feeds, and I'll look, it'll say 5 minutes ago. I'm like, 5 minutes ago, I'm gonna do a short about this. Because maybe my itty bitty short will kind of move up to the top because
Mhm.
this event, whatever it is, just happened. And that's why you
And
see me being,
I
you
watched
know,
Bill O'Reilly. Yeah, he has a
he is great.
newscast,
Mhm. I'm
and
subscribed
on the
to him.
newscast today, he said on the newscast today, he said uh, on his segment history, he said talked about being anniversary of this show. He films it early in the morning, early in the afternoon, so we didn't know. And he talked about Cheers tonight as being his anniversary, and he showed them in the scene about about it, and he was telling everybody it's still alive and who passed away, whatever, and guy passes away. So I'm sure he's going to say something tomorrow
Yeah,
about
it
it.
was. It said, according to the article, it was Tuesday morning. This morning, he passed away in his sleep, and I'm glad
Mhm.
he, at least if he had to leave,
That's the
that's the
best
way
way
to
to go.
go. He
Hmm.
said, his according to the publicist, he passed away in his sleep, peacefully in his sleep. Well, praise God for that. No car accident, no
Hmm.
pain. Just went to bed and didn't get up. God said, "That's
Hmm.
it. Let's go."
Yep.
Come on, Mr. Come on, George. That's it.
Yeah.
Mhm. And so I did I love when this happens. When you do a little bit better on your videos, you get this. Hold on, if I can show you. I'm gonna turn this around
You get
and
the
what right about here, if I can just go like this. It gives you a little celebration, like it's 4th of July down there. See
yeah.
that?
Hmm.
If you do a little bit better than usual. I think that's kind of cute. But
Hmm.
anyways, um when I it seems like when I don't if a video is unplanned at the last second, it seems like it does a lot better than one that I think I can kind of plan. It's kind of weird.
Yep.
That's been that way for 11 years now, where, you know what? I think I'll go out and see what the cat's doing. Let me get my cell phone and see if she'll do something, or let me just sit with her.
There's so
Then she'll
many
do.
videos that I forget because I got to go out check the pond or whatever in the morning. I forget to bring my camera. There's a lot of birds around. I always miss some of them. I don't always take my thing, so I'm going to try to remember. I'm going to have one of my phones or my camera by the door when I go
Yeah,
outside to try to get. But
because
I miss
you
almost
capture
time.
something like very unusual. How do you think a lot of these people? I watched one video. The guy, you may have seen this video because it's gotten millions of views. I think he takes a fish and throws it, and
Hmm.
they hear ah, ah, and an eagle comes, and the
Hmm.
eagle goes into the water and grabs the fish, and he captures the whole thing. Him throwing the fish, and the eagle is flying over and looks down and grabs the fish that he threw. Millions of views. You
Hmm.
never know. Don't ever sell Raquel and Rocky short. You
Yeah.
never know. He may do a backflip or something.
Yeah.
They may grab each other's hands and flip over, and you're just right there like this. You never know.
Well, I wanted to get one time. I heard the noise before I put the mesh on the pond. Uh, I would hear the crane crawling, and I should have got my camera. I didn't think I wanted to get out there because I didn't want to get the fish. But
Excuse me.
if I would have filmed that, you would have seen the crane going, and they still fly over
Amazing.
the house. They haven't touched my pond this year, so we'll see. And the ducks. So I caught the ducks yesterday with one time. The female was here eating alone, and then the male came looking for the female, and she was gone. But I got to get a couple more videos because this weekend is going to take the cover off the pool and open the pool up, so we're not going to see the birds, the ducks anymore. They'll fly over, but that's it. They only come because the two pools have the turf on the bottom and the cover on it, and they're in that water. I have to say, I asked him. He says, "No, I'm opening my pool for this weekend. So whenever he opens it, he opens it."
Yeah. So, like I say, I was talking about the egg video, and it did about 1183, and that ain't bad for a simple
No.
for 35-second. That ain't bad. That's why I say I keep trying to encourage everybody. I try to encourage everybody. Don't ever sell yourself short with your channel.
You don't think you can do it? Do it. Try it. You never know.
Come on.
And Squirrel's getting some good reviews on some of his videos, though. I don't know where he is tonight. He's probably on somebody else's channel, but.
All right, Mr. Steven, Granny's going to step down.
Okay, I'm going to step down too soon. So good night. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for having me. Good night.
Bye-bye.
I'll be in the chat. When you leave, then I leave. So.
Okay, I'll be here till 12. I'll be here till 12 tonight. So, anybody have anything else to say? Anybody wants to come up? They can come up. We had a good chat tonight with Lynn. Usually this is the vlog night. I can tell you what I'm doing tomorrow. I told everybody, and then Judy May says to Lynn, have a good evening. Rest well. God bless you. Bless us all. Thank you, Judy May. I will review what we're planning for the videos that I have coming up is the planting of the rest of the stuff around the deck. What I'm going to do with the window boxes on the shed and taking care of those plants, getting the barbecue prep area done and ready. I have all the glue. I have all the caulking and stuff like that. We're going to fix the wood that's rotted at the bottom. We're going to fix that. We're going to take a look at the cabinet that's there. I want to be able to put the and then Lynn says, "Thank you, Judy May." We're going to put the extra gas cylinder in the cabinet below. I don't have stuff in the cabinet. I may set up one of the cabinets for that stuff. I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing with the bar. Thank you all for Stephen's thumbs up. Thank you again. Thank you all for that. I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing with. Hopefully, I can get the gazebo up this weekend, and I'll show you what I'm going to be doing with the bar, making that a tiki bar. That should be interesting for people to see. But I will definitely set it up for either July or my daughter's birthday. She's going to have a barbecue. We're going to have a barbecue on Monday, whether my son comes or not. I'm going to cook some burgers and some hot dogs on the barbecue this weekend. That's it for us. What we'll do is we'll cook a package of hot dogs, cook about 4 or 5 hamburgers, and have them. So we'll see what's happening with that. But my plans are for tomorrow to get the rest of the stuff in the garden beds, seeds and all. I'll show you what seeds I'm going to plant. I'm going to plant a few sunflower seeds around. I'm going to plant this sunflower bloom that I have. It's tonight. She's gonna, Judy May, I will run your playlist tonight. And then Judy May says, Lynn, thank you. I hit 3K today. God is good. Yes, definitely. I'm getting up there. Hopefully I'll be there soon. Like say by the end of the month, if not June. So maybe by summer, which comes on my birthday, I will, not birthday, my anniversary, I will be monetized. Or be there to be monetized. We'll see what happens. And then she's coming back up. Why is she coming back up? Why are you coming back up?
I'm coming up for just a minute. Judy May Collins, congratulations
Oh,
on
yeah,
your
okay.
3,000 subscribers. Congratulations. Hold on. We got to do this real quick. I'm sorry, Stephen. Give me a second. Give me a second. Woo-hoo! Hold on. Hold on a second, Judy May Collins. I'm going to turn it around for a second. There it is. Can you see it?
Yep. There it is.
Congratulations, Judy May Collins. It's for you.
There we go.
I can't dance. I'll just go like this. All right. I promise not to come back until
Okay.
tomorrow if you let me.
Yep. All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Welcome, Judy May. She had to come back up. So that's what we do for the. Come on. And
Awesome.
that's it. So we're getting close. We're almost at 3 hours. We'll go to the 3-hour mark. I'll again review what I'm doing tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm supposed to get the gazebo. If I get the gazebo, I'll bring that into the house. I will show you that box that it's in. I'm going to do the flower boxes. She says, thank you. I don't have anyone to tell until tonight. Thank you, Grandma. And she says, you're welcome. Stephen, thank you for very much. You're welcome. You're welcome. So tomorrow I'll be reviewing the flower box and stuff like that. I'll be making sure the video will go up of me planting around the deck and getting to that pond, getting the barbecue prep station done, if not tomorrow, definitely by Friday, and showing you that I'm going to be putting the gas cylinder in the cabinet or hide it, and we'll fix that one cabinet up so that it covers everything. And we'll be using that as a prep station. I'll be fixing that up, putting the trim around it and placing the cork and stuff like that in the tile. And we'll be flex sealing that, stuff like that. We'll be doing that either Friday or Saturday. Saturday, now that I got the gazebo, I will try to do it myself. If I can, I have to wait for my son, but we'll see what we can do myself. If I can do it myself, I'll do it myself. I may need help to put the canopy up, whatever. but we're going to do as much as we can ourselves. I want to have it up by the end of May, and hopefully I will. We'll see if my son goes to Jersey to see his father-in-law. He may not come on Sunday or Monday. Depends on what time they get back. I would love to have them come over, but that's more important. So as prepares for that, thank you for all the prayers for us with the car insurance. We got a little higher policy, but we did a lot better than we were doing. We're able to pay for years of insurance and make a partial payment and then make another payment when the 6 months are up and do that. We did it that way. So we split it because we every 6 months, we couldn't say, we'll give you a year policy and we'll split it. And that's what we wound up doing. So thank you for all the prayers. You be careful. Let your son help you. Thank you. I also have my daughter and my wife. We may all do it together. So we'll see. See how my wife feels. Maybe she can do it with me. So that's what I'm looking to do. Pick one of these. I want to see what, I'll show you. It seems pretty simple. It says 1 to 2 people to do it. It's right here. I got the instructions. This is the gazebo. This is what it looks like. See it? That's it. And that's the instructions. Okay? It says, no, wind resistant when the wind is strong, then 6 degrees, please place it off. Please get off the fabric. I don't know what that means. Please get off the fabric. All right, that's that. Let me show you the next one. This shows you, that's the list of what it looks like in all the parts. Right there. I'm gonna check it and see if I got everything. Then, this is it. See it? That's the frame. So, we're gonna try. Then, this is the top. See it? I'm gonna do it backwards. I'm doing it backwards. I'm doing it backwards. There we go. That's the top. See it? So I figure out we're gonna do it within the. You're gonna do it within the deck itself. So I should be able to do this. The framing of this. That's that, and then this is framing the gazebo itself. That's what's important. So we'll see. But that's it. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like done. So we'll see. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bolt it to the deck. This one. And I'm gonna put sandbags in it also. So that's it. I'll take a look at it tomorrow. And thank you for saying that. And you said, love all of you. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. Thank you. And then you saying, Stephen, thank you so very much. You're quite welcome. Be careful. Let your son help you. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. I may have my wife help me, have my daughter help me. She wants to have a party in the yard. She has to help me. So we'll see. I'm not going to do, if I can't do it, I'm not going to do it. And so I always have my son and his fiance help me with it, but we'll see. Are we close? We're getting there. We're at 52. So tomorrow is the flowers and planting around the deck, getting the mulch around the deck, seeing what other plants I have to put in my raised beds, and showing you what I'm doing with the greenhouse. Getting within the next day or so, getting the flower boxes ready on the shed and fixing the flowers there, and then start putting all my stuff up, the mushrooms, all the lights and stuff like that. I hope to get a lot of it done before the weekend, Saturday, or not Saturday. And then she says, it will look nice, I'm sure, for the four of you can get it done, I'm sure. We are pretty handy. Yes, if I can't do it alone, if I can't get my wife to help me, my wife does usually do it with the hard parts and stuff like that. If she helped me with that, I will be able to do it. For even my daughter, we'll see. If not, I'll wait for my son to help me. We can't get it up this weekend, we'll get it up next weekend, but we'll see. But everything will be done. And then I'll show you making the tiki bar out of the bar that I have. I hope to have everything ready to go up on before Memorial Day, if not by Memorial Day. We will get to the pond that will have that in shape. Maybe not have the lighthouse done, but we're going to try. I'll be working like crazy. You'll see everything go up. You'll see a video of me making keychains, buttons, and then packing some stickers for certain people and getting that out too. So that's it. And Judy May says, come on. Come on. Come on. She said, good night, everyone in the chat. God bless you all. Thank you, Judy May. We're signing off in a few seconds. Stephen, good night. Rest well, and God bless you and you, all of us. Thank you. Thank you, Judy May. And Jesse says good night. So let's say good night to everybody. Still Living for Jesus, Mount Sparrow, Judy May Collins, Grandma Lynn, Jack Russell for being here. And we'll make sure we get everybody. Sparkle for being here, 21 SSC. So go to these channels, check them out, let them know I sent you. Mount Sparrow, Jack Russell, Grandma Lynn, Sparkle for coming in to the chat. Thank you. And of course, Judy Mae Collins. 21SC, thank you for coming in to the chat. Living for Jesus, thank you for coming into the chat. Sparkle, thank you for coming in for the chat. I think that's it. And we got everybody. And of course, Jesse M, thank you all. Check out their channel. Let me know what you think of the video, and I will see you next time. Tomorrow night, good Lord willing, 9 Eastern, 8 Central, 7 Mountain, 6 Pacific. Join me then. So good night, all. Thank you very much for coming in. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for a good night. Jesse M, and all of you. God bless you. Remember, all things are possible if you believe. You believe you can do something, do it. I didn't think I could do it. I'm doing it. The past is behind us. The video is over. Only way you can view it is by watching it on YouTube. That's in the past. The present is me talking to you now. And the future is what you make it. So let's make 2025 better than 2024. And I will see you in the next video. Till next time, like, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell so you get notified when I post the video. And I'll be back tomorrow night. Another live from the man cave. And we'll talk about viewing what's around, what doesn't belong. Right now I have one winner. It looks like he's going to be the winner. Once I hit 5,000 subscribers, we're going to do a giveaway and celebration. So don't forget what the channel is about. Thank you for all you sponsoring my channel. Coming up in the live stream. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So I will see everybody. And I've got it on my glasses or on my eye. I got to check it. Okay, so that's it. Till next time, let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to watch tomorrow. Don't forget to watch the shorts. Watch the short that I'm going to post now about the lamppost and the mushrooms that are in front of the lamppost. What I'm going to do tomorrow, I'm going to start setting up the rocks, stuff like that. I got everything else. So enjoy it. I hope to see you in the next video. Remember, I'll be back tomorrow. So Stephen F. signing off. Till next time, like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell. And maybe Monday will be out, not Monday, but Tuesday will be outside. Don't forget, Monday we will not be on because of Memorial Day. I will see you tomorrow night. I won't be on Friday night. I won't be on Saturday night. I'll be on Sunday, but I will not be on Monday. Till next time, hasta la vista, baby. And I may not have a Dollar Tree haul, but I'll probably be on because I may be working on a gazebo. So I hope you all join me and hope you all have a happy Memorial Day. Enjoy the day. I will see you in the next one. I'll see you tomorrow. And we hit 300. So we hit 3 hours in watch time. So thank you all, and I will see you in the next one. Till next time, Stephen F. signing off. Hasta la vista, baby. I'll see you next time. Thank you.